The unique blueprint, the mind's blueprint to overcoming the comparison trap. Have you ever found yourself scrolling through social media, seeing the highlights of others' lives and feeling an unbearable weight of inadequacy? In this episode of The Mind's Blueprint, we explore the psychological toll of the comparison trap and reveal the blueprint to finding your own unique path, allowing you to measure your life by your own standards and find profound fulfillment. Sarah was a talented graphic designer who had built a successful freelance career. Her work was excellent, her clients were loyal, and she had a flexible schedule that many envied. But her inner world was a constant state of turmoil, fueled by a relentless habit of comparison. Every day, she would see her peers landing major contracts, winning awards, or getting featured in prestigious magazines. She would see friends traveling the world or celebrating life milestones that she hadn't reached yet. This constant external comparison led to a deep sense of inadequacy and anxiety. Her own achievements felt small and insignificant, and she was haunted by the feeling that she was falling behind. She was a master of design, but a novice in appreciating her own creation. Her old art professor, a wise and observant artist named Mr. Chen, noticed her disquiet during a gallery opening. He saw her scrolling through her phone, a look of quiet despair on her face, even as her own artwork was getting praise. "Sarah," he said gently, "you are a magnificent architect, but you are trying to build your house from someone else's blueprint. Your design is unique. You just need to appreciate your own plan." He explained that the human brain is wired for social comparison as a way to measure our progress and survival. But in the modern world, where we are bombarded with carefully curated realities, this instinct becomes a psychological trap. It leads to a constant feeling of lack and dissatisfaction, even when our lives are rich and fulfilling. He introduced her to the concept of the unique blueprint, the practice of deliberately shifting your focus from external metrics to internal fulfillment. He gave her a three-step blueprint for building a mind that celebrates its own path. If you've ever felt like you're not enough, hit that subscribe button to join our community and discover more blueprints for your mind. Mr. Chin's blueprint was not about isolating herself, but about finding a way to find peace within her own journey. Practice the comparison detox. Mr. Chin's first step was simple yet profound. He had Sarah spend 2 weeks deliberately curating her social media feed, unfollowing any accounts that triggered feelings of inadequacy or envy. The goal wasn't to live in a bubble, but to consciously reduce the overwhelming external input and give her mind a chance to breathe. Use the past self metric. Whenever she felt herself comparing her life to someone else's, she was to immediately pivot and compare her current self to her past self from 1 year ago. She would ask herself, "Am I a better designer now? A kinder person? More resilient?" This technique forced her to recognize her own progress and find pride in her personal journey, shifting her focus from external validation to internal growth. Build a contribution journal. Finally, she was to keep a simple journal where she recorded not just her own successes, but how her work had positively impacted others. This could be a client's positive review or a mentor's thank you note. This simple habit showed her that her value wasn't just in her achievements, but in the positive ripple effect she created, a metric that no one else could compare to. Sarah began to apply these steps diligently. The anxiety began to fade as she realized that her life was her own masterpiece. She started celebrating her small victories and learned to genuinely celebrate the success of others without feeling diminished. She learned that fulfillment isn't about being ahead of anyone else, but about being true to your own unique design. You are not a sum of your external metrics. By understanding the blueprint of your unique design, you can overcome the comparison trap and build a life that is not just successful, but profoundly yours. Join us next time to uncover more of the mind's blueprint. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the human mind.